So welcome back to Pinay Programmer's League tutorial. So right now we're in the application initialization. So the programming the preparator procedures. So we're going to create here in the index. I think that's better that we have here this index at PHP, but right now we have here the common, etc. So we need an object. We need an object from the library that will be utilized for the call this index. So let's create a PHP class. Let's name it as index. Sorry. It's better that. So we have here the description of index class. So index class is where rendering of the index pages, or not the index pages, but this is where the rendering of all page, the entertainment of all the entertaining all page requests will take place. So automatically this could be removed. Description of index. So the class, like I said, always take use of the PHP docs or the documentation of your classes and functions, so that it will be easy for further programmers who will develop your system to analyze and understand what we really want to do with your system. So class for main page or the main page entertaining system requests. So let's put it up here. Let's create a constructor. So the function construct is like in the C. If you're not aware of this PHP object-oriented programming, it's something like in C. In C#, in Java, most likely you'll be using this. But since we're in PHP, we're not going to utilize this kind of constructor. Constructor that PHP needs is the underscore construct or the main or the magic method, magic function. So public function construct, this is where all initialization takes place. Okay, so right now you may want to have the error reporting. So error reporting is pretty important, most especially when you want to debug your application or you're just under the development level of your application. So here you can have different kind of error reporting, but right now we're going to have the error reporting in the level of E score strict. We're going to use the strict. Enable to have PHP suggest changes to your code, which will ensure the best interoperability and forward compatibility of your code. So if you are the error reporting, if this is not put it up on your constructor, then most likely all the constructor, or I mean not all the errors that will occur on your application will be shown to you. But if you are in a live stage of your application, you can just comment it with the use of Ctrl+Shift+C. So Ctrl+Shift+C will comment the line to disable the error reporting. But right now we need this. Another one, we need to ensure that there should be a UTF-8 encoding. So the advantage of having a UTF-8 default encoding is that we need to get the character set encoding, so that to have a proper formalization when it comes to character character so more especially if you want to have UTF-8. So in this error reporting, we should also enable to report all errors and warnings, so that so this is a bitwise comparison when it comes to setting the error reporting and setting the internal character encoding. So we need to have a default page. Our default page here is public static default page, which is home. And now that we have here the error reporting, the internal coding, we need to have the autoload. Okay, the autoload function is auto function is where we're going to register. This is where we're going to register the function that will load whenever we call a class in the system in our application. This function will automatically include the file within the according to the procedure that you're going to do. So alright, so this, and we need to have the sorry for this, it should be this, and the function that we need to have is the load class. So alright, then $this and load class. This is a function method within this class. So we need to create a function that is called load class. Then the parameter that will be passed to this function is the class name that was called. For example, I called here db is equal to new database connection. So when I call this kind of application, this kind of class database connection, the file that's related to this database connection will be loaded by the function or will be passed to the function or method called class, and this class class name will be passed to the load class, and therefore we're going to handle including the how we're going to process or include or require the PHP file that is where this class belongs or where this class is located. So this is where loading of class or PHP file, PHP class takes place. Okay. So right now we need to have these classes be called from the library folder, and it will be determined if it came from objects, utilities, or something like that. So what we need right now is to have a constructor initialization. Right now we need to have to confirm if this index.php is being called. So from the library, so the index.php should be located in the folder includes. I think that's the best part we need to do, put it in the includes folder, because it's better that we need to have this index file, index class be put in the includes, because in the index.php we're going to include it in such a way that like this, acquire once, so which is located in the library / includes / index.php. So that's it. The common files, the common functions should also be located, or the common files or PHP files should also be called in the index.php file. So require once, so we need to have, oh I see that's not working out. Require once, oh shit, holy crap, wait a minute. So common, then it should be loaded here, but right now we don't have the common files or the common PHP files to be loaded up, so we need to have the index.php files be loaded first. So here in the index.php, this is where the instantiation of our file takes place, or of our application will take place. So we have to have here this app or index is equal to new index, so index, there we go. Then let's see if this was called or this was initialized. Echo welcome to my application. Yep, there you go. And let's see in our browser. So welcome to my application. So the function was called because we instantiated the class index in the index.php that is located outside or at the root directory of our application, and the index.php, which is located in the library includes /includes, was constructed or instantiated. So initialization of error reporting took place, the internal encoding and the autoload register was initialized or callable now, and we have here the string that represents that we have now this application being uploaded. Right now we need a function we need a function that will surely that will render the page. So render. So here we're going to have page is now rendering. Okay, then that's it. Page is now rendered. Now on the index of PHP, let's try calling the